Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Leg Drop the World. My name is Doc. This is my good buddy Judge.
You do the Cesaro thing.
And that's right. And we are here to talk about the Great Balls of Fire pay-per-view.
Thank you. Yeah, we're here to talk about that. I don't know how I feel about it so far.
Well, let's just, we'll take it match by match.
Okay.
How about we do that?
I like that idea.
All right. So we started off with Akira Tozawa versus Neville.
Yep.
This was on the pre-show.
Yes.
And
this was for the Cruiserweight Championship.
Yeah. And that was like the thought behind it was they're not going to drop the title on the pre-show.
No.
Right? They're not going to have a title change on the pre-show.
Yeah.
However, we are hot off the heels of AJ Styles winning the United States Championship at a house show.
Yeah.
So,
which is non-televised.
Yeah, I got a little nervous because I thought, oh no.
I thought, when you texted me, I thought that when you said Kevin Owens might be hurt, I was like, oh no. I like Kevin Owens. Don't be hurt, please.
Yeah, well, I was more like, oh no, I chose Neville.
Yeah.
They might actually have the title change hands on the pre-show, but they didn't.
They did not.
Akira Tozawa pretty much threw everything at Neville.
He did, and there was the way that Neville won was
kind of underhanded. Not kind of, it was.
He picked him up and then put him onto the top rope, manhood and everything.
Great Balls of Fire and everything.
Yes, and then kicked the top rope.
Yep.
And then as Akira Tozawa fell off, got back up, kicked him in the stomach, and then 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. So, there was no finisher from Neville or anything like that.
Nope.
But I mean, Akira Tozawa got all of his offense in. I mean, he got all of his offense that he usually gets in matches that he wins.
Yeah, this was a really good. I was actually really happy with this match.
Yeah.
I think both wrestlers did really good.
Yeah.
There was never any spots where I was like, "Oh, this is kind of weird." This is kind of. Just didn't like the ending to it.
Yeah, I know it felt kind of cheap, but I don't know. I mean, it really kind of solidified Neville as just a heel who will win dirty. He'll do whatever it takes to win, and it doesn't have to look pretty.
Yeah,
he just has to win.
And Titus O'Neil was on the sidelines for this one. Man, I don't know. If I'm writing this right now, I'm making it so that Titus O'Neil helps Akira Tozawa win. His brand then gets the title belt, which is great.
So Titus is going to lead a heel faction?
But he's the heel. Everybody else is a face. But he's like a heel. He'll like come in and like while the ref's got his back turned, he'll...
Yeah, I don't know if he can do that, though.
Yeah, I think he can. I think they can write it, if they write it like I'm picturing it, which is always really difficult, and it's hard to explain, it would work really well.
So it's sort of the same thing with Jinder Mahal and the Singh Bros. Mm-hmm. Like, regardless of what Jinder Mahal says, if the Singh Bros are going to continually interfere and, do heel things, Jinder Mahal is a heel by extension.
See, I don't know if that works for this. I just want to see how it looks, I guess, before I make a decision. But
anyways,
I like the match. I really like the match a lot.
Yeah, good match.
Fast.
Neville is a genius and can carry anyone to a good match.
He can.
Next up, we got the Bray Wyatt Seth Rollins match.
Mm-hmm. We both chose Seth.
And I just right before the pay-per-view started, I went and I checked the Vegas odds and noticed that Bray took a huge turn.
Heavy swing.
Yeah, heavy swing towards Bray being the favorite. And sure enough, Bray Wyatt gets the win in a okay match. I don't know, Seth Rollins didn't look...
He keeps stealing moves from people.
There is that.
He did a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah, he did.
And it was like, come on, man. Have your own moveset, dude. Right?
Yeah.
Am I the only one that feels like that?
No, you're not. But, I mean, even with him stealing other people's moves, he still felt a little off or slow or something. I'm not sure what it was.
Yeah.
But the match wasn't great. but it was okay. But it was really good to see Bray pick up a win.
Finally.
Yeah. Even over
man.
Seth Rollins, who just is hot off the heels of a WrestleMania win over Triple H.
Over your boss.
And him being the 2K18 cover athlete.
Yeah.
And they still
get a win.
Yeah,
he still gets a win.
Bray still gets a win over Seth, so
yeah. It was okay.
Does this end their feud now?
I hope so.
I really do.
I need
those promos,
Bray and Finn.
Some of those promos were really hard to sit through.
Well, we didn't sit
90% of them.
We skipped them, remember?
Yeah. Yeah, I hope that's the end.
There was a promo on the pre-show between these two, and it was awful, too.
It was really bad.
Yeah.
So after that, we get Enzo versus Big Cass. Enzo comes out, and he cuts a really long promo before the match.
Dude, stop talking, man.
And what's funny is I thought it ran long, and you thought it ran long, and Shane thought it ran long.
Yep.
But he was getting cheers from the crowd, man.
I guess, but it's just like you got to stop talking.
I mean, I guess maybe it's just being there, having that experience. I'm not sure.
And it being the second match that people are actually like, people are still excited for the pay-per-view, right?
Yeah.
Like, this is the second match.
Yeah.
People tend to.
They still have a little energy.
Yeah, people tend to go get like concessions and stuff during the pre-show, or they don't actually show up for the pre-show.
Yeah.
So the second match in, people are still kind of hyped for the pay-per-view.
They're hyped for a 10-minute promo.
I guess.
I guess they had to be. They were still cheering him towards the end of it. So anyway, Big Cass, his new music hits. That's sort of indistinct and.
Would Shane say it sounded like Diesel?
Yeah. It was sort of. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the music.
No.
And what's funny is Cass's line coming up or leading up to this match was that he was the moneymaker. He was where the money is at.
Yep.
Well, that dude's gonna have to get some
merch.
Yeah, he's gonna have to get some ring gear so he can sell some merch because he came out in black trunks,
black tidy whities.
Yeah, and then that's it. Like
and
nothing
boots.
Else.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
nondescript music.
Yep.
No merch. No catchphrase.
That kind of like, to me, that sounds like they don't know what to do with him yet. Right?
Yeah, either that or
we're not going to give you a new music or distinct music. We just don't know what to do with you yet, so we're just going to keep you in this program with Enzo until we can figure out what we want to do with you.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But anyways, Cass absolutely freaking destroys Enzo.
I mean, we all knew this was going to happen.
Enzo got zero offense off. I mean, did he hit an offensive move at all?
I don't think so. I'm trying to think.
It was a one-sided beatdown. Cass yelling at Enzo selling like a champ.
Getting thrown from the ring
at one point
to the ground.
Cass like throws him over his head off, over the top rope. It's a long drop.
Yeah, especially when you're 7 feet tall.
That dude alre's been concussed already.
Yeah.
Careful.
Yeah.
So anyways, it was
a fine,
yeah, it was all right.
Yeah.
It was what we all expected.
Yes, we all expected Big Cass to come out here and beat Enzo. But I think we all expected this to be like, I was waiting for when the promos were being cut from Enzo, I was waiting for Big Cass's music to hit.
Yeah.
And for him to be like, come out with a mic and just say, dude, shut up.
Yeah. I mean, he's not a very good heel so far, other than the fact that he just sort of blindly beats the snot out of Enzo.
Dude who's smaller than him.
But he doesn't really have a hook right now.
No.
Like, why would you care or not care about Big Cass? And really, it's Enzo. Like, how much do you like or dislike Enzo?
Yeah.
Depends. Like how much you like Cass is directly affected by how much you like Enzo at this point. So
the reason I'm booing Cass is because I like Enzo, basically.
Yeah. The reason I'm cheering for Cass is because I don't like Enzo.
Exactly. So it's kind of like we're all in this limbo area.
Yeah. So regardless of what Cass says.
Yes.
He is still very dependent on Enzo being over or not over with the fans.
Mm-hmm.
So then we get Sheamus and Cesaro versus the Hardy Boys.
Yes.
in the 30-minute Iron Man match.
Yeah.
And it was it was crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, there were a lot of crazy spots in this match.
I actually saw more from the Hardy Boys than I thought that I was going to see.
Yeah, I thought so too. I thought for them to be able to wrestle for 30 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
They would
was huge.
really need to pace themselves, but they didn't, man. They threw caution to the wind.
There was a lot of rest holds. There was a lot. There was like a good 10 minutes of rest holds.
Yeah, but sort of peppered throughout the match.
Yes.
Which I thought was fine. Like, I'm okay with rest holds as long as it's leading up to and coming out of something good.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what was happening. They were doing some crazy things.
Yeah, and then we I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, go for it.
We had a spot where basically Jeff Hardy covers Sheamus, right?
Yeah.
And you see the ref. No, Matt Hardy covered Sheamus, and you see the ref hit the 1, 2, 3.
And then they didn't count.
They didn't count it because Cesaro came in and hit Matt Hardy.
Yeah.
But the ref had already hit his hand on the 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was
So
like,
that was kind of crappy.
Yep.
And then there was another ref spot where
that botched.
Yeah,
Yep.
where Cesaro was covering Jeff Hardy
On a hard cover.
And Jeff had his shoulder up and was kicking out.
Yeah, he kicked out, and you see because he throws his arm up.
But they counted that one.
Yeah.
So they didn't count one that they should have counted.
Yes.
And they counted one that they shouldn't have counted.
Did you say it twice? Did you say that twice?
Here, let me try it one more time.
One more time.
Here we go.
Yeah.
So they didn't count one that should have counted.
Yes.
And then they counted one that they shouldn't have counted.
I thought you said it twice. Sorry.
No, that's okay. So anyways, other than that, I was actually really impressed with this match. I was impressed with the Hardys. It was kind of a crappy finish for me just because I really did got my emotion, the match got me invested in what was happening.
There's a couple scary spots too.
Yeah. And I really, at the point, that the match was coming to a close, I really was invested in the Hardys winning, and they didn't because of what seems like shenanigans.
Absolute shenanigans.
So, anyways, it was kind of a crappy end to what was a good match.
The Bar won, what was it, 3-2?
4-2, because remember 4-3.
It was 4-3.
Yeah.
Because if they would have counted the last one, the 1, 2, 3 on the last one, it still would have been a tie.
Yeah, it would have been a tie.
So it was 4-3.
Yeah. So good match, and I don't know where the story goes from here.
I don't know either. It's weird.
But I mean, if we can still see good matches, I guess.
I think we're getting to a point where we're gonna start seeing a lot more broken Matt.
Yeah,
he was getting pretty broken during this match.
So
he was doing some things. He was saying some things. He was really in this match.
Yeah,
which was nice to see.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Anyways, so then we move on to the women's title match between Sasha Banks and Alexa Bliss. Sasha Banks wins, but it was a count out. Alexa Bliss.
How you doing, Oos?
Yeah, Alexa Bliss gets counted out, willingly counted out.
Yes.
So Sasha wins, but she doesn't get the belt.
Yes.
This was actually an okay match.
I was really okay with it too. There's some really good spots.
I just based on history and some of the matches that Alexa Bliss has had and some of the matches that Sasha Banks has had, I really thought this was going to be a stinker.
I thought this was going to be a squash or a stinker.
Yeah.
Or just boring.
Yeah. But it was
a quick DDT.
Yeah. They actually did a really good job, and it sort of boosted my confidence in that women's division.
Yeah, we finally got to see a sparkle splash.
Yeah. So yeah, it was a great match. And then after the count out, they mix it up outside the ring.
Yep.
They end up going up the ramp.
Towards the announcers.
Yeah. They scuffle a little bit on the announcers table. Alexa Bliss is down below on the ground. Sasha,
a good 5 feet off.
Yeah.
5
Sasha
feet
Banks jumps off the top of the elevated announcers table and it
Looks like it's
looked
supposed
like
to be-
she was supposed to like hit her with her
Knees were
knees
supposed to
on
go
her
right
shoulders.
here.
Like
Yeah.
she does that a lot,
Yeah.
but she missed and
She
essentially
missed,
just
and the knees went here.
and just sat on her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alexa Bliss was bleeding afterwards.
Yep.
I don't know if it was a blood capsule or if it was legit.
Yeah.
But it sounded like she really smacked her head on the
Yeah.
ground.
Yeah,
so
yeah, you could kind of hear it. It was. I hope she's okay.
Yeah.
But it's fine. Is this the Sasha Banks heel turn that everybody's been waiting for?
yeah,
If it is, it's
Probably not.
Poorly executed.
yeah. I honestly don't think so. I mean, because here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
If it was supposed to be her heel turn, she was out there like doing this number for the crowd, and they were cheering her, right?
Yeah.
So that's not like if what you're supposed to do if it's a heel is you do this,
And boos.
that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Because they care about the person that you're beating up.
That's true.
So, anyways, good match.
Yeah. Better
And-
than what I thought.
Yeah.
Better than what I expected.
And then we move on to The Miz versus Dean Ambrose
Yep.
for the Intercontinental Championship.
Yep.
Bo Dallas has like a brand new look again,
I love it.
and it's
so
so good.
It's a biker
Curtis
I
Axel
love-
goes straight up,
suit.
yeah, and it wasn't even he wasn't wearing a blazer. He was wearing like slacks and a button-up shirt and a vest.
Yeah.
And then
Business casual.
business casual, and Bo Dallas is wearing what can only be described as like
Denim Dan.
yeah, he looks like a biker, but the biker that all the other bikers hate.
Yes. He's got the leather glove with the holes on the knuckles.
Yeah,
He's got the bandana with it's all colorful.
yeah.
He's got a jean jacket that has like stains and stuff on it.
But they're like golden stains.
yeah, and his jeans are like golden stained
Yeah.
as well.
So anyways,
He's got
looks
sunglasses.
he looks so good. Put the red belt on him, please.
Oh, man. Good luck.
He would look so cool
Get
with
in
the
line,
red belt.
kid.
But anyways, Maurice is still with the Miz.
Yeah, apparently everyone forgot that the Miz and Maurice were fighting. Like that's just not brought up anymore. Do you ever?
Yeah, either
notice
that
that?
or it's not what people. Because like, honestly, after the grandfather clock thing,
Yeah.
I didn't really think that she was that mad at him. Like,
I didn't think so too. Either.
I don't know. Like either she didn't sell it that much or what. But anyways, the only reason that I think that is interesting is the fact that everyone was saying that Maurice was going to be written out because Mike and Maria Kanellis are on SmackDown and their gimmick is too similar or something
And
like
then
that.
WWE only wants one couple, which is so stupid.
Yeah, it's so dumb. So hopefully they recognized how dumb that was.
But we can have John Cena and Nikki Bella as well as the Miz and Maurice.
Yeah, I don't know. So anyways, luckily Maurice was still there. It was a pretty good match. You know, I really like having the Miz Taraj out there.
I do too. I'm just tired of seeing the Miz and Dean.
Yeah.
And I'm tired of seeing that be the thing.
Yeah.
Like, it's so boring and
Yeah, hopefully we get a new opponent for the Miz. I don't know what you do with Dean after this, to be honest.
yeah.
But yeah, it was a fun match. Miz retains. Maurice comes out and holds his hand up in victory. So apparently
They're fine.
they are doing all right.
They went to marriage couple counseling. It was great.
Yep. So then we move on to, you want to say this name for me?
Local talent A. I'm not falling for it this time.
Okay. So then we move on to Braun Strowman versus Roman Reigns.
Yep.
A.K.A. Samoa Joseph, A.K.A. He Who Shall Not Be Named,
AKA talent A.
A.K.A. Local Talent A.
Yep.
This was a pretty good match. It was.
Yeah.
It ended strangely. So as soon as it goes outside, they were dancing around the idea of someone getting thrown into the ambulance.
Yep.
And it looked like at the end, Roman was going for a spear, and Braun just steps out of the way, and he gets he runs. So it was pretty much what you predicted. Just he missed.
He missed 100%.
And so yeah, Strowman closes the doors, slaps the ambulance, and he wins. Doesn't pull away. Roman Reigns gets out, and he starts beating up Braun Strowman, tosses Strowman in the back of the ambulance.
Yeah.
Goes up to the driver's seat, tosses the ambulance. The poor
man,
old man.
There.
He tosses him out, and he drives back into the bowels of the stadium.
Yep.
And then there's like this moment. They give it a beat where he's just like thinking to himself. There's no like. This would have been a great place for narration to see what his character actually is, whether it's a heel or a face.
Deep down inside, Roman Reigns. No.
That's 2 videos in a row.
I know.
So anyways, Roman Reigns is having he's having a think, and then decides, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put this ambulance in reverse. I'm going to slam my foot on the gas, and I'm going to just destroy and try to murder who is ever in the back. Just so happens to be Braun Strowman.
Oh, look at that. Weird.
So he does it, and they spend a really long time talking about this. Roman limps away, and you don't see him anymore.
Yeah.
But apparently, in the crash, in the wreck, the door gets jammed. The side door of the ambulance gets jammed, and they can't open it. So they have a match, which is Heath Slater versus Kurt Hawkins.
Yep.
And sometimes it's picture-in-picture. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes you can hear things happening in the match, but what you're looking at is the fire department trying to get into
using the jaws of life.
The fire truck.
Yeah.
This was really weird, and if I were Heath Slater, honestly, at this point, if I'm Heath Slater, I'm used to it.
Oh yeah, if I'm Kurt Hawkins, I'm also used to it.
Yeah, but I'm a little mad. Like they didn't even show the match. No, they didn't show the win.
So here's the thing too. If you were in the stadium, if you were in the arena and you were watching the match, right? Watching the match.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden you hear the fire truck happen, and up on the Titantron is a live feed of what's going on outside.
Yeah, so
they show a picture of the crowd, and the crowd is going like this.
Yeah, there's a match going on in the ring, and no one's watching it.
And
and if you're at home watching it, you can't see the match.
Yeah.
Because they've said, okay, that we've got these 2 shots next to each other.
Yep.
This one doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So we're just going to show you what's happening. And so anyways, they finally get Braun Strowman out of the back, and he's all bloody and messed up and limping all over the place and almost takes down a couple refs.
It was also really funny, too, because, like, the commentators are talking about this whole thing, and then all of a sudden you hear ding, 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 and then, you hear 1, 2, 3, ding, ding, ding. And then, like, the commentators stop, and JoJo goes, and the winner, Heath Slater.
We don't see anything.
No, but, like,
other than Braun Strowman.
Everybody at your house was, like, talking about this, talking about it. And then once we heard and the winner is, and we all, like, stopped. We all went,
yeah.
It's Heath Slater.
Yeah, because we did a quick, pick 'em for Slater versus Hawkins. And so we
both chose Hawkins.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, I did not do well this time.
Yeah,
you did pretty well.
I did.
I did not do well at all. So, anyways, the whole thing ends with the commentary. Yeah, so Braun walks off, and the commentators are very somber and sullen.
Oh, man.
And
Brooke, I don't think I've ever seen anything like this.
Yeah. And so then we finally get with like 10 minutes.
Oh, not even.
Maybe.
Yeah, like 7 minutes left.
We finally get Joe versus Brock. In a pretty good match. So before the bell rings, Joe attacks him from behind.
Yeah. Puts him through a table.
Yeah, puts him through an announce table, and then they ring the bell, and Joe goes after him. Man, Joe is able to get all of his offense off.
I don't think he got all of his offense
on Brock. I mean, the stuff that he does in every match.
Oh yeah.
Like all his moveset, he used it.
Yeah.
Um,
True.
and
Brock got his offense off too.
yeah,
and
he hit
his
him with
offense
what
is
6 or 7
suplexes.
suplexes.
That's all his offense is suplexes.
Suplex and F5, yeah. Yeah, so Brock is able to weather the storm of coquina clutches that Joe puts on him and transitions a coquina clutch into an F5.
Mm-hmm.
And
One,
he
two,
is
three.
able to pin Joe for the 1, 2, 3. And so Brock Lesnar retains. I, in case you didn't know, was hoping that Samoa Joe would have won. I honestly don't know what happens now. So,
Well, I don't think we get to see Brock Lesnar until SummerSlam.
yeah, probably not.
So, I don't know. You thought this was a good match.
I mean, obviously, I wasn't a fan of the finish.
Yeah.
But outside of that, I thought it was a good match.
I don't think it was that good. Like, I thought it was fine. On a scale of 1 to 10, it's like a 5 or 6.
Well, I mean, compared to Brock Lesnar's last however many matches he's had.
I understand that, but my issue was that they spent so much time with this Braun and Roman thing. It was like, come on, we understand that you're getting the jaws of life. Like, it takes time. I get it. Like, let's go. If these guys had maybe 10 more minutes to fight, then I think it would have been a good match. 10 more minutes, and we're talking like
it's a little
an
short.
8 or 9.
It's a little short. It makes Joe look weak.
It doesn't make him look as strong as I think that they're trying to make him.
Yeah.
Which upsets me.
Yeah.
But, all right. Well, that is the Great Balls of Fire pay-per-view.
Tis.
What are you going to give it?
I'll give it a 7.
I was going to give it an 8 because I liked all the other matches except for Hawkins and Slater, which I didn't get to see, Joe and Brock. Was there another one that I didn't like?
Bray Seth?
I thought that was fine. Cass and Enzo I don't think I liked. The Miz and Dean I didn't like either. I'm going to give it a 7.
Yeah. I mean, it was above average.
It was above average. It was good. I don't think we got a lot.
To me, 8 is like moving into that great category.
Yeah.
And it wasn't great.
It was not.
It was really good. It was not great.
Now, question.
Yes.
How many title changes did we get?
We got 0 title changes.
0. And honestly, for me,
yeah,
that's a boring pay-per-view. Where we have 0 title changes. That is a boring pay-per-view, right?
Yeah.
Like, there's no pop from the crowd that somebody retains. There's no, or that somebody wins.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like, eh.
This pay-per-view felt safe to me.
Yeah, it felt like a glorified Raw.
Yeah. Which it was. I mean, it was, it was still really good.
Yeah.
But yeah.
After you've freaked a lot of people out and like disrupted the entire WWE universe with an AJ Styles U.S. champion.
Yeah.
Win.
Seemed like there would
at
be
a
a
house
little
show.
more.
Like, let's see a little bit more craziness
excitement.
that happens here.
Yeah. Yeah.
We obviously know you can do it.
Honestly, the thing that really I hope happens is I hope that Samoa Joe is able to continue to be at the forefront because, I mean, they really tapped into something interesting. Brock Lesnar has never been more interesting to me, or not never, but has not been so interesting to me in a long time.
Yeah.
And I really, I don't know, man. I hope that they're able to find a way to keep
write him back in.
Yeah, because I think that Samoa Joe makes Lesnar better.
Who knows? Maybe we'll get these title changes tomorrow on Monday.
Yeah, that would be interesting. I mean, if
we
they
get Samoa Joe to beat Brock Lesnar on Monday Night Raw,
Brock Lesnar ain't gonna get back. He's not coming back until SummerSlam. It would be nice.
It would be super nice.
But yeah. Anyways,
Yeah.
all right. Well, you got anything else?
I got nothing else, man.
Well, thanks for joining us, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, I did not say anything about, subscribing and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah, that's probably
So-
really important.
It is. So if you could help us out, hit the subscribe button, the like button, the notification button, and leave us a comment. Tell us what you thought about the Great Balls of Fire pay-per-view. And please check us out on social media,
Yep.
Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We will put links in the description.
Judge is finally on Twitter.
So yeah, other than that, please check us out next week. We will be back with a Leg Drop the World to go over wrestling for
All
the
the
whole
wrestling.
week.
Yeah.
So check that out on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
And until that time, we will check you later.
Stay beautiful.
All right.